This is your universe. This is your one song.
Alley-oop. Howard at the buzzer!
Superman is here! Oh, my goodness!
How do you want your song to sound when people hear it?
Howard, look out! Oh! That dunk by Howard was unbelievable. There we go! Howard sent that out of here like it was a wiffle ball. That was all Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard, a generational player. He's the only man in NBA history to win the Defensive Player of the Year 3 times in a row. Not to mention, he's an 8-time All-Star, an 8-time All-NBA member, 2008 Dunk Contest champion, and of course, a champion in 2020 with the Los Angeles Lakers. And he joins us now. Dwight Howard, now a 2025 Naismith Basketball Hall of Famer. Does it get old being introduced that way?
No, it doesn't. It's just, I've nonstop smiles since the day that I found out about being in the Hall of Fame.
That says a whole lot because you've been nonstop smiles for the majority. I was going to say the majority of the time that I have known you, sir. One of the best moments that made me smile when I was sitting there during your Hall of Fame speech was when you gave a very special shout out to your head coach in Orlando, Stan Van Gundy. Take a listen.
Stan, I just want to say because of you, I am in the Hall of Fame. And as I've said before, there is no Dwight Howard without Stan Van Gundy. You taught me what it means to stay ready. I still remember in the playoffs, you had us doing plays for guys that never even got in the game. And I remember you saying, listen, you never know. You never know. I mean, listen. But you was right, Stan. In basketball and in life, you got to stay ready. Y'all look crazy.
Y'all are crazy. How long did it take you to perfect the voice?
The first time I saw Stan, it was just like an instant connection of voices. I was like, oh my God, he got this distinct voice. You could hear it out of anywhere in the world. It's just like hearing your parents' voice, you know, when you're somewhere, you hear your mom or your dad out of nowhere. It's the same thing with Stan. If you hear that, hey, what are you guys doing, Dwight? I know it's Stan, but man, it's true. I wouldn't be in the position I am today without Stan, and I really appreciate him for always pushing me past my limits every single day of practice, every game, every film session, and I'm very grateful for having Stan in my life.
I'm not going to lie, Dwight. I think that oftentimes I and many think of you as the goofy and the fun-loving guy, right? Which you absolutely are. The dancing with the stars. You are, and that's wonderful. But the moment that you found out that you were going to be in a Hall of Famer, very true to you, you were like in a reality show, locked in a house, all this stuff. But you broke down in tears. We saw a much more vulnerable side of you.
Oh, man.
When you think about how you want to be remembered as a great in the NBA, how do you think about that?
Man, you know, for years I was like upset about how my character has been portrayed in the media and things like that. And, you know, it hurt me. And, you know, I just realized, you know, I came in at 18, new to the world, new to everything. And I survived. I survived all the way until I was 39 and I made it into the Hall of Fame. So that just shows that my parents raised me right. They did an amazing job. I'm so thankful for them. My school, everyone who's been involved with me since day one, they've seen the true Dwight Howard and the world has gotten a chance to see it. And I know during my basketball days, I got a lot of flack for playing and having fun and stuff like that. But I genuinely was just so happy that I had a chance to play basketball and I had a chance to be in the NBA, that every day I wanted to show God, you know, how thankful I was just for this opportunity, because it's truly once in a lifetime. And I don't really think people understand how difficult it is to get to the NBA, how difficult it is to get to be a superstar, an all-star, to get to the Hall of Fame. I'm just so grateful that the only way I know how to show him is just smile. And I know it's gotten twisted and turned as if I didn't care or if I was just having too much fun, but it was just thanking God.
Well, I think that it's a good thing to keep in mind, right? When you show up somewhere so young and you're growing up in front of so many eyes, right? Having a little bit of grace to make those mistakes. I think it's something, I hope that I am afforded as well. All of us hope that we are afforded that. But you were a menace in all the best ways on the basketball floor. Just like that, particularly on the defensive end. Do you have a favorite player in the NBA right now?
Oh, on 2K I do.
Okay.
I have two. Obviously, you got to go with the number one because he's cold on there, Shea. But Cade Cunningham from Detroit.
Yep.
He is cold on the 2K. And I'm just learning how to play, so if anybody can help me, because I cannot shoot for green on nothing. I guess this has been a problem my whole life. I can't get the green button for nothing in real life. And on 2K. Somebody help me out, Ronnie.
Well, yeah, there you go. Ronnie 2K may be able to help you out. And I think it's Cade's birthday today, so shout out Cade Cunningham. Hey, Dwight, on this show, we like to play a little game with our guests. We call it This or That. We're going to show you two plays, and you tell me which one of your highlights you like better, right? Best alley-oop. Okay. We're going to start here. This buzzer beater that you had against the Spurs, or when you reached all the way back here against the Celtics?
Oh, I got to go with that with the Celtics. I got to go with that one because Jameer's pass is nice. And then my Deshaun Stevenson jumping with me in the air. And then Paul Pierce is like, Jesus Christ. And I know the one with Tim Duncan is an all-time great, but there's just something about that lob right there.
We had to go to your best blocks. Ty Lawson or Luol Deng?
Luol Deng. That one right there was crazy. It's like I had to grab the backboard to stop myself from going forward. The commentator was like, Dwight Howard flies out of nowhere like a condor. I won't forget that one.
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Dwight Howard.
No, it's a condor.
Best poster. This one on Drew Holiday. Oh, gosh. Poor young Drew.
Oh, my God. Look at AI on the bench.
And then you got Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, man. That one's going to be tough. Kristaps got me back right after that. He dunked on me right after that. And when I played for the Hawks, he got me really bad. So I'm going to have to go with this first pass from Jameer on Drew Holiday. Jesus Christ. What was he thinking?
You can't jump. All right.
Before
we let you go here, Dwight, you're coming to us from Orlando. You're going to be judging the Red Bull Tandem roller coaster event. Who would be the one former teammate that you'd want to do this event with?
Oh, the one former teammate that I would love to do this event with. Oh, see, that's so hard. I played with so many crazy teammates. I would have loved to annoy Kobe while we're doing this. So I would say that would be one of my teammates. I know he would get hot because I'll be out there going crazy on a little tandem bike. Rest in peace. But I'm going to have to go with one of my funniest teammates all time, Hito Turkoglu.
Okay, there we go. Dwight, you know what? I appreciate it. Good luck. We look forward to, we always love having you on the show. We appreciate when you fly in like a condor. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. Love you guys.
NBA